I'm back. On your screen from next Tuesday. Tune in and go undercover with me, Roger Cork. In next week's programme, I investigate an alarming rise of a new and dangerous activity. Unqualified quacks who undertake surgical procedures. Untold misery is being caused to literally hundreds of people.
When I heard of this treatment, I could hardly believe it. It sounded like the answer to all my prayers.
But you must have realised that you were, in effect, a guinea pig. Why did you want to go in for transcapitation?
All my male colleagues at work seemed to get the breaks, the promotions. I was passed over each time. Mr. Gunser promised it would be all so different.
The illicit trade starts off innocuously enough through small ads in local papers. It's ringing. Yes, good morning. I'm ringing about the advert you placed in this morning's paper. It says, if you want to get ahead, then dial this number. Yes. So I thought I'd give you a quick ring and try and make an appointment with you. I was told to bring a deposit in cash to this house in the suburbs of Southend.
Yes?
Good morning. I was told to come here and ask for Mr. Smith.
What do you want?
I bought the deposit that he asked for. He is expecting me. It's about transcapitation.
No cameras, no cameras.
But he did say he'd speak to me. Mr. Smith, or to give him his real name, Mr. Gunser, declined to speak to us. We parked nearby and kept an eye on the house. And 2 hours later, our patience paid off. Mr. Smith, I'm Roger Cork from Undercover. I wonder if you mind answering a few questions. Mr. Smith, it's in your best interest to answer some questions for Undercover, you know. It really, really is. The man behind this door has indeed a lot of questions to answer. He has no medical qualifications. In fact, until recently, he worked as a vet. Over the last 2 years, he has conned a total of £250,000 in cash from members of the general public, ruining their lives in the process. He calls himself a transcapitation consultant. We spoke to a surgeon at the Downhall Surgical Institute and asked him about transcapitation. How does it work? Fact or fiction?
Transcapitation, or head replacement therapy as it's sometimes known, is strictly a laboratory procedure, and it has far-ranging ethical consequences. We have carried it out on rats, but apart from this, it's totally unproven.
If I said I knew of some cases where it had been carried out on human subjects?
Totally impossible. In Stockholm, surgeons did carry it out on a macaque monkey, but as I understand it, the new cranium only functioned for a few minutes.
But we do have proof that a vet has set himself up as a self-styled transcapitation consultant.
You are joking with me, aren't you? Unqualified. A vet.
Whilst I was trying to talk to the elusive Mr. Smith, our second crew had managed to follow the white van with Mr. Smith's packages to a warehouse on an industrial estate 3 miles down the road. Was this where the grisly trade in exchanging human heads actually took place? I wonder if these chaps can help us.
I've come round here, mate.
Yeah, Norman, they won't be needing all this stuff.
I'm Roger Cork from TV's Undercover programme. I've come to do some investigation on a Mr. Smith who I believe works... Keep filming! Keep filming, Simon. This is good stuff. Are you all right? As you can see, we've met some sort of opposition this morning. I don't quite know how we're going to get in there, but I can promise you we will. Mr. Smith was obviously not keen to be filmed. But now I know where he carries out his evil work. I intend to confront him using this hidden camera. Some of the following scenes may disturb you. When the camera crew left, Smith's hostility to me instantly evaporated. Well, it did after the £500 cash advance had been pocketed.
Be right with you, Mr. Cork. Do take a seat. Hawkins, I do wish you'd label these boxes. It makes me look so inefficient. As it isn't that one, it must be one of those.
So if you want to find out more on how this thoroughly unpleasant man earns his living, be sure to watch Undercover next Tuesday, 7:30 on this channel.